Hello everybody, welcome back. YouTube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, it's Ghostrunner on the PlayStation 5. Why, I hear you ask? I haven't checked it out yet, and it's in the PlayStation Plus Ultimate Deluxe. Call it what you will in your region. I know the Deluxe, as it's called here in Australia, is not worldwide, as it's... we don't get, unfortunately, the PS3 emulation over here. So instead of giving us whatever the top tier is called everywhere else in the world, we unfortunately get the PS3 free version, and they call it Deluxe here. It's the PlayStation Plus Deluxe tier. But it enables us today to install Ghostrunner onto the PlayStation 5, obviously native PlayStation 5 version onto a PlayStation 5, and you can see it'll be 15.156 gigabytes to download. However, that is not the install size. Once it installs, we will then jump into the game, we'll check out the main menu, see what sort of graphics and performance options are available. Is there a, motion blur or something we wish to disable? We'll take a look, and then we'll jump back out, we'll pull up the particulars of the title, I'll get you the current version number and the complete install size. Very important one. What else can I tell you about Geek Aloud? Oh, we desperately need funding. As this install progresses, you'll see the capture card flashing up as it slowly dies on the PC. Believe me, it frustrates me much more than it frustrates you guys, but I know you love to sound off in the comments about how that flashing screen annoys you. Allow me to please ask you for a bit of support. If you don't want to see the flashing as much as I don't, if you flick me a buck, if just 300 people flick me a buck, I'll be able to group that $300 together and go get a new capture card, and then the flashing will be cleared for the thousands of us that watch all these videos. So thank you very much for watching the video, and if you could go the extra step, throw me a little bit of support, I'll be able to clean up the flashing for you. And I've recently been tweaking this backup camera. I hope now that the picture and audio stop falling out of sync. I've added a bit of a frame buffer, no one really cares, but hopefully that'll fix it, and I just had to drop the visual quality, the bitrate, just a little bit, and I hope those things combined will fix that element of it with the camera. So really we just need a capture card, and I hope we can continue spluttering along at the current pace. Ooh, also, currently we're doing the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our once weekly video gaming podcast. Myself, Unky Dunky and Bully sit down and discuss the games we've been playing. We look at the news for the week, what's coming out soon, and also we have everybody's favorite segment, the standoff. That's where we pick some of the best things in video games and we put them up against similar things in video games that we also think are the best. It's basically a love fest for video games. What is it we love about it? And then we get really into the nitty gritty why we love one particular bit the most, why we have a favorite child. You'll have to check out the standoff to understand exactly what I'm talking about. But there are 37 episodes of the Gaming Enforcement Agency, available on the channel. Feel free, take a wander over once we're done here and check those out. Also, feel free to come back next week. This is your official invitation to join us live as we do the Gaming Enforcement Agency, 8 p.m. Tuesday. That's right, it's a live video gaming podcast. It's a stream, and because it's on YouTube, you can jump into that YouTube chat live and tell us what you think, your thoughts of the various video games and news we discuss. But for now, let's install Ghostrunner right here, Geek Aloud. All right, exciting times. Installed Ghostrunner on the PlayStation 5. Thank you, phone, for the delayed notification that it's installed. All right, let's go ahead and boot it up. We'll have a look at the main menu. We'll go into the settings. We'll find the display settings, and we'll work out exactly what kind of options we want to tweak, if any, in there. You know, is there a motion blur, that sort of thing we want to disable? Is there a performance mode versus a, 4K mode? Obviously, we want 60 frames a second here on Geek Aloud. I always encourage people to go for the highest frame rate possible. I think it makes it for a much better flow state. Oh, a lot of things there. All right, settings, here we go. We're getting close now. Video, this will be us. Brightness is fine there. Gore on, yes, please. Field of view, oh, here's my other favorite. Rack it up to 120, 120. Field of view degrees, field of view. Get as close as you can to the fish-eyed future that I believe we're all heading for. Ray tracing on. Performance mode on, please. HDR, sure, that's fine. But that'll be your best possible options there. Hit square, obviously, to apply those settings. All right, now let's bounce on out and check out the dashboard when we can find it. All right, Ghostrunner, let's pull up the particulars and wrap up this here install video. Okay, you can see it's currently version 1.000.005, and that comes in at 15.20 gigabytes. Another complete and successful install here on Geek Aloud, the home of the Gaming Enforcement Agency, our weekly video gaming podcast. I invite you all, come along, check it out. We do nothing but celebrate video games. That's right. None of this nonsense trash talk. No. We just want to support and encourage people to play video games. That's what the Gaming Enforcement Agency's all about. We don't lose the forest for the trees on that one. What else can you do with Geek Aloud? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it.
Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something.
I love everything about it. Ooh.
Fire splash!
Old Uncle Donkey. Chief Donkey.